Hi, I'm Marc Matsuo with the Asian Community Resource Center and Asian Community Resource Coalition of Las Vegas. We help people, doesn't matter who you are, whether you're Asian or not. We help people with Nevada Health Link, youth leadership skills, past due bills on electricity. We have a food pantry, and we do a lot of educational pieces. Come down and check us out. We're at 1771 East Flamingo Road, Suite 113A is in Apple. Our phone number is 725-205-1205. And of course, we get Hawaiians on staff. Are you watching us on The Village? Check out islandemory.com.
There's Island with The Village, broadcasting right here downtown Arts District at Taverna, Costera at Dragon's Alley. I'm Island Emory. And today's special guest, we have Marc Matsuo with ACRC, the Asian Coalition Resource Center, here today. How's it, Marc?
How are you, bro? How's
Good,
it?
Good, bro.
Good.
You know what? I know we've been friends for numerous years, and we've done so many things in the past. But can you explain? Well, actually, can you tell a little bit of how you got to Las Vegas, bro?
Oh, so how did I get to Las Vegas? Oh, that's a curveball. 28 years ago, I was working in Safeway stores, made my way up to the chain, but you know how it's the same thing over and over and over again. All I did in my life was Safeway overnight, sleep, get up, play softball. That was it, right? One tournament, we had a pretty good team, and one tournament, one of my guys on a Friday night, we were out in two games, and the next morning he was dead. 31 years old, massive heart attack, and
Wow.
in good health, and it really opened my eyes to say, what the heck am I doing, right? I hate my job, and I need to do something on my own. So decided to give it a go and move up here and start a coffee distribution company, how it started out.
Right.
And then it went to ending up getting into a coffee roasting company. And we had that for 11 years here.
Yeah,
And
that's how we met.
That's how we met, yeah.
Man, I never really knew the true story of how you came up here, but your involvement within the Asian community, you've shown me and opened my eyes to like a whole lot of stuff, with all these organizations that are presented here in the middle of the desert. How did you get involved with that?
It's always been something that even back home, I mean, with Junior Achievement and United Way, we'd always do something for the community, or as a whole, just fundraise or do whatever it needs to be to help better the community. And when I came up here, what other better way, business wise, we were always involved in the community anyway, and always wanted to give back, and I was always brought up like you, remember where you came from.
Yes, sir.
Give back to people that helped you. So,
Right. What school did you graduate from?
I went to Kaiser.
Okay, I'm not gonna hold that.
Don't ask me what year.
No, man. Moving up to Las Vegas, you said 20 plus years.
28, yeah.
Ah, 28 years. Now, from the growth of Las Vegas and the people or the transplants from Hawaii to here, I mean, what's your outtake on that?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, when I first came up, there was a lot of people moving up back in '96, and we didn't know what was going on back then. But as the prices of Hawaii keep going up and going up, you get priced out of paradise, like
Yes.
they say. And more people are coming here, and this younger generation that's here, I like their attitude. They're always promoting other organizations and other businesses, even if it's the similar business, which
Right.
I really like.
Well, with the ACRC, I mean, I know you guys deal with a lot of numerous programs like HealthLink, Young Leadership.
Youth leadership.
Yeah,
yep.
youth leadership, as well as the food pantry, which I love. You guys feed families throughout the holidays, and that really hits home because, man, I know how it is to struggle. right?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot, you know,
Yeah.
and people think coming from Hawaii that there's no struggle, but there is, right? There is a big struggle. It's a whole different culture. I mean, your neighbors in Hawaii, you know all your neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Here, it takes work to get to know your neighbors.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, man. Now, with ACRC, I mean, what's the model behind it? I mean, you guys are just, I mean, you guys are out in the community, and everything's for free, right?
Everything's for free.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was brought to you by Emily Higby.
Yes.
A beautiful soul, no longer with us, but God bless her.
Yes.
And you know, how'd you come across that path?
So Emily actually started to help businesses because they had no idea how to read documents from the IRS or from the government as a whole, and they didn't know how to translate it. So they were ending up coming to her to getting translation, and that's how ACRC started. And they thought they were going to charge businesses maybe $5, $10, and it ended up a lot of the businesses were struggling, so they didn't have the heart to charge them,
Right.
and they just figured that's what they're going to do, and that's how it started. She self-funded it for many, many years,
Right.
which to me was very impressive, until we got the grant from HealthLink and kind of moved everything forward and, try to be bigger and better and help more people. That's the goal.
I know the expansion of ACRC. Obviously, I walked in the office and I was like, "Wow!" I remember it was like 2-3 people,
Yep.
and now you have a team of 10 or plus.
We have 11 now, yeah.
Oh,
11.
right on, 11. We're pushing the envelope right there.
Yeah.
But just to see the growth of the organization and the helping hand that you've done in the community, it does me proud to be, knowing you from Hawaii and I'm from Hawaii, and our purpose is to, I guess you can say, to help people, right?
Yep.
Yep. And then, well, I mean, what's the struggles that you have with ACRC? I mean, every organization, especially funding, is like the main thing. You need money to obviously kind of put things into work, but yet, I don't know. Maybe you can explain a little more than that.
Yeah, the struggle is real. The grants, it's rough. I mean, every year you got to reapply for a grant. You don't know if you're going to get it. If you don't get it, what happens to your staff?
Right.
It's definitely a struggle. It's always looking for new grants, always looking for more funding, always looking actually.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What's the organizations that you guys are literally more affiliated with to help the growth of ACRC?
So we actually started now the Asian Community Resource Coalition of Las Vegas, and the coalition was put together by myself and because of the fact that these smaller organizations are having a very hard time getting funding. They get given money for a project, but it doesn't help sustain them.
Right.
So we really are trying to put together a group of organizations that we can help with grants and help them grow so that they can sustain and grow as well. Because we can't do everything by ourselves, and nobody can, right?
No.
And we really try to build this village
Right.
that you talk about too, and you're a part of, and there's a lot of other really good organizations that are part of, and it's something that we really want to get the people that want to help the community, not the ones that are there for just funds, for money, and
Right.
how much money can I make or whatever it may be.
Right.
We're here to help our community.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, we talked off camera about, you're kind of in talks with, other maybe after-school programs. You talked about MMA and stuff like that. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we're looking at starting. We have a youth leadership program already, but we're looking at going into the new Silverado Community Center, target more Pacific Islander and Asian kids, help them with youth leadership skills to financial literacy. The MMA fighter has Ode Osborne. He's been pretty instrumental in his teaching. His background is just amazing too. I mean, you need to talk to this guy. He's just an incredible guy, and that's what we want to do, is surround ourselves with incredible people like yourselves, and that's the way we can grow and actually do better in the community.
Right. Now, when you come across individuals like okay, we have definitely focused on kids, right? Las Vegas is not a playground for kids, and
Correct.
and I love the concept of getting MMA fighters to kind of give some guidance or counsel to these up and coming youth with the youth leadership program. Um, but what about the adults? I mean,
Yeah, it's funny. We started the program for financial literacy for the youth,
right,
but the adults, there's a lot of adults that need it as well.
right,
And we want to do that. We want to help. We do a lot of educational pieces in our community right now, and we want to pass it along to adults, youth, to anyone who's interested. Because you asked me this back when school meant nothing to me, right?
right,
But you know, it's not about school. It's about educating yourself
right.
and learning. And if you can learn something new and help you, then why not, right?
Right.
And if I can pass that along to someone else, then so be it. Yeah, I love it.
I think living in Las Vegas, a lot of people, or I'm say a lot of young people, because the parents are always working. You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
24-hour town. Dad works nights, mom works days, or vice versa. And sometimes the kids kind of lose touch, of what a family is, and
Right.
sometimes they forget, what our cocoa, our morals and stuff, our moral values. And
Right.
do you have assistance for that? Just trying to teach these kids.
Yeah, we want to. I mean, we definitely want to,
Right.
pass that along to them, doing what's right, doing what's respectable.
Right.
Um, you know, you see a lot of these superstars. Like, look at the Raiders, for example, the organization. They draft someone, he goes 100 miles an hour, and
Right.
hits someone else and kills somebody. His career is done.
Right.
We want to teach these kids. You guys, you know what's right. You know what's wrong.
Right.
Why would you risk your future
Right.
for something that's silly, right?
Right.
And don't get me wrong, growing up we did that,
Yeah, we did.
but
Come on.
you need to learn from it, right?
Right.
Learn and say, hey, look, why am I going to take this chance that can ruin my career or ruin my, life?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now with ACRC, what's in the future works for ACRC?
We're hoping to eventually get a center and be able to branch out and have, other organizations join us and be able to utilize that center as well. The struggle is real for a lot of them.
No, it is.
You know.
Yeah. It's just trying to find that location, trying to bring everything together. I
Yep.
guess in time, we meet the right people, and hopefully the right people in your path to
Yeah.
make things happen. Now, off topic, living here in Las Vegas, what's your go-to restaurant? Everybody loves food now. Everybody loves food, and us Hawaiian, people from islands, they love food and and camaraderie and stuff like that. But what's the go-to? And I know you've been to I'm not saying he's big or anything. I'm just saying that he's been to a lot of restaurants, a lot of events. He's been to a lot of events.
A lot of events. If we're talking local food, grinds to the max.
Uh-huh.
Island style, always a favorite.
Right.
Island style.
Right.
Those are some of my favorites.
Right.
And
Comfort food, right?
Comfort food.
Right.
It's
right.
it's funny because everybody was so happy Zippy's is in town, right?
Right.
Zippy's is here, right? But I think there's a lot of other good places too.
Yeah.
A lot of other local food that is fantastic here.
Right.
I haven't tried here yet. I need to try here.
The food is excellent.
I
here.
heard the food is fantastic
Yes,
too.
the
So
food
yeah.
is excellent. Nah, you know what? I just have to say thank you very much for coming down here and hanging out with the village and being part of the village, and I can't wait for the for our future endeavors to kind of meet and just take off.
I can't wait, man. Looking forward to it.
Yes. So right there, that's ACRC with our managing director, Marc Matsuo, representing Kaiser High School. We won't hold that against him, but but we've got more to come with the village. Broadcasting right here from the Arts District in downtown Las Vegas. Taverna, Costera. Hey, come get your fix. I'm Island Aaron with the village. Aloha.
Aloha.
I'm Island Emory. Today we've got Marc Matsuo from ACRC. Yes, the Asian Resource Center. We have Marc Matsuo with the Asian Community Resource Center happening right here in the village. And then I'll just say, welcome to the podcast. Well, welcome to the village, Marc. Because he's professional, he's from Kaiser. Cut! It's a wrap.